Alright, YouTubers. Got this today in the USMC place down in South Sea, down in near Portsmouth, or in Portsmouth. I take it. I suppose it is in Portsmouth. And it's an old French Foreign Legion cutlery set. You have a lift-out spoon with a hexie on it. I don't know what a hexie is all about. The same again for the fork, and it's got that for the knife. And to say it's huge and really sharp, I mean that is a really nice. It's the only cutlery set I know in the world where you could go down hand to hand with the 5-inch blade on the end of your. I mean, you see how long it is. It's really big. So, and the guy in the shop was telling me that the French Foreign Legion went on strike back, I don't know, 60s, 70s. And they said that basically, if the rations didn't get any better, they wanted a bottle of wine and a chicken once a week or once a day, or whatever the story goes. So when they redesigned this cutlery, they gave them a knife that could carve a chicken and a bottle opener for wine. Now, if it was American, it would have a little bottle cap opener for the Coke and the whatever other bottled beverages, I'm sure, but because it's French, wine bottle opener. Oh well, it's just a little quick update of some Bushcraft stuff I've been buying. Comes in a really nice, my lunch, comes in a really nice pouch, which is, even though it's got the old belt clip on, this is coming off. It's got a loop for your belt, but I don't know if I'll be putting it on my belt or I'll be putting it in my upgraded everyday carry pouch I've got. Thinking of swapping it over to this one, which is my little DPM pouch I made, and in there is my knife, which is got the lanyard and stuff on it. I got a new 58 pattern, well, the latest, not 58 pattern, the latest, before they went to Marpat, DPM pattern for the water canteen, and the Crusader. That's it, Crusader. And in there is another little pouch I keep all my other loose bits in there. And in here is fire steel, lighters, just in case the fire steels aren't working, little torch, little LED torch that I use for when the just for scouts really. This is my scout pouch, which is why in my scout pouch I have a little baby 3-inch knife that doesn't lock. It's rubbish. Great little knives if you want to open the letter. There's a couple more other little lighter bits and stuff in there as well, because obviously we have the scouts, so some use the fire steel, and then I let them use the lighters once the fire steels have failed miserably because they're so young and they're learning. So otherwise they'd never get to eat whatever it is they bring to eat that night. So yeah, that's my little fish Crusader pouch. Zoom out a bit. And this is what I carry now on my belt. It's got my knives in it, I'm going to have my cutlery set in it, it's got all the fire lighting gear in there. You can also put a little bag in there with some pine resin and some pine, some birch bark. God, you can tell I haven't been to bed today, I'm knackered. Birch bark, peeled off, and I put some jute and some other stuff in there for them. And we make little tinder balls and we strike the fire steel on it. If you wonder where the striker is, I use the back of my mower for the old fire steel. So yeah, that's my little pouch. We're going on a walk soon, 100 miles over 4 days, and I'm going to be taking some gear with me for in the evenings for lighting fires and cooking food and stuff up on the old South Downs. So there you go, just a little update what I bought recently, which is my French Army thingy, canteen cutlery set. Now that you press the button and it folds, which is not something I would guarantee trying. It's quite big. It's really quite sturdy as well. You really could go in a hand-to-hand with that if you really had to. If you all sat around the fire and you know, there's anything in your hand at the time, I'm sure you do some serious damage with it. Cutlery's not that great. I mean, the shapes and stuff, but they've all tried to fit it all in, but I quite like the spoon and the knife. I mean, you know, the knife's that good, you might not even have to... If that's all you took with you into the wild, I'm sure you could survive with that knife, because it is pretty hardcore for some cutlery. Anyway, just for that, guys. Bye.